This is AI News Today, and here's what happened in the world of AI in the past 24 hours. Well, this is awkward for OpenAI. Just last week, CEO Sam Altman was bragging that Meta had been trying to poach his top engineers with massive offers, claiming none had taken the bait. Fast forward to today, and it turns out at least 4 of OpenAI's key researchers are now heading straight to Meta. According to the Wall Street Journal, 3 members of OpenAI's Zurich office are joining Meta's superintelligence team. That's the division racing to build AI that surpasses human intelligence. But it gets worse for OpenAI. TechCrunch learned that a 4th researcher, Trapit Bansal, is also making the jump. This one really stinks because Bansal was instrumental in developing OpenAI's first ever reasoning model. Whether anyone actually scored those rumored $100 million pay packages remains a mystery, but either way, this is a significant brain drain for OpenAI. Speaking of major developments, HeyGen just dropped something pretty incredible. They're calling it the world's first creative operating system. Essentially, it's an AI agent that can transform your documents, footage, and text prompts into complete, polished videos. Think ads, social media content, even short films. What's fascinating is how it works like an entire production crew rolled into one. It finds compelling storylines, writes scripts, selects the right clips, and even casts AI actors. You can join their waitlist if this sounds like something you'd use, and honestly, it's the kind of tool that could completely change how we think about video production. Now here's something interesting from the research side. Anthropic just released a study exploring how people actually use Claude for emotional support. The findings might surprise you. Only about 3% of conversations with Claude center around emotions or well-being, and just 0.5% involve companionship or role-playing. But here's what's intriguing. Even though these emotional conversations are rare, they tend to end on a positive note. People seem to walk away from coaching or counseling sessions with Claude feeling better, though Anthropic can't definitively say whether this translates to real-world improvements. Shifting gears to something completely different. Remember Napster? Well, they're back, and they're doing something wild with AI. The company's CTO, Edo Siegel, has been working on reimagining how we interact with artificial intelligence. Instead of the usual boring text box, Napster is building platforms that actually adapt to you. They just announced 2 major releases. First is Napster Companion, which lets you chat with thousands of different AI avatars, each with unique skills and personalities. We're talking mental health experts, career strategists, chefs, you name it. These avatars can use tools, see what's on your screen, and remember your past conversations. You can even generate your own avatars just by typing in a prompt. But here's where it gets really futuristic. They also unveiled Napster View, which is essentially a 3D holographic device that sits on top of your monitor. Think of it like an ultralight webcam, except it's designed to make conversations with AI feel more lifelike and immersive. You can actually see and interact with these AI companions in 3 dimensions, making the whole experience feel less like typing to a computer and more like talking to an actual person. Let me share a quick tip for those of you who want to build something cool today. You can actually create interactive apps using Claude with just a simple prompt. Head over to Claude, select the Sonnet 4 model, and ask it to act like a senior software architect. Describe your app idea and ask for a step-by-step implementation plan with actual code. Within seconds, Claude will generate a fully working interactive app that you can test and use anywhere. It's pretty incredible what you can build without any coding experience. In other quick hits from today, someone created an epic battle royale between the top coding AI models, with each one trying to shut down the others while keeping themselves alive. The results were pretty entertaining if you're into that sort of tech drama. Meanwhile, A16Z's Justine Moore used Figma's new Vibe design tool to build her own interactive playing card-themed website, showing just how accessible design tools are becoming. Google opened up access to Gemma 3N, a mobile-first AI model that lets developers build on-device apps that work with text, images, audio, and video. They also launched an app called Doppel that lets you virtually try on outfits using AI. OpenAI announced they're bringing deep research capabilities to their API so developers can build their own research agents. And in a sign of how chip shortages are still affecting AI development, DeepSeek reportedly had to delay their R2 model release because their cloud providers can't get enough high-end NVIDIA chips due to US export controls. That's it for today. Make sure to like, subscribe, or follow, and see you tomorrow for more AI news.